What's going on, Godzilla nerds and kaiju collectors? Today I'm going to be giving my first impressions on some of the new 2021 Bandai Movie Monster Series figures, and ooh-wee am I excited. Anytime we get new sculpts or models of figures, I'm really excited about that. I love all of these new figures so far. I'm just going to jump right in, and we're going to start off with Kong here. He's about 6 inches tall, which is typical with this series, as anyone would really expect at this point. He's pretty firm. I like the detail. He's a nice squishy vinyl. He's pretty cool. I wasn't a fan of the older Bandai Kong that exists. I just thought he looked stupid, so I'm really happy to have this figure. I really like the design, and I think the sculpt looks really good. I'm really happy with him so far, and just my first impressions that the figure is really cool. Nothing too crazy, basics, articulation and whatnot here and there, but all around, I'm so far really liking the figure, and I'll have to, give a more in-depth review when I've had more time to ingest the figure. Moving on here to Jet Jaguar. This is the figure I'm really excited about just because of how obscure Jet Jaguar is, and I never thought we'd ever get a new Jet Jaguar figure, let alone redesign, and yet here it is. I'm going to grab the old Jet Jaguar real quick just to compare them, and here we go. Pretty stark difference there in terms of everything. I'm going to take to calling this guy on the left here Junk Jaguar. I mean, just look at him with all this junk in his trunk. He just looks like, I don't know, like a robot to me made out of scrap, whereas the other one was kind of like an Ultraman-esque kind of guy. So I really like the design. I've seen a lot of people not thrilled about it. I kind of like how bulky and dopey he looks. I think Junk Jaguar is the perfect nickname for this figure. He's pretty squishy. The legs on mine feel a little janky, but that's okay. He's like this really shiny white base paint. I don't know if the vinyl's white or it's the white. I'm just going to assume it's the white vinyl, but he's super goofy looking, and I'm just in love with that. I love the weird stuff. So far I'm loving this figure. Lastly, the Godzilla Singular Point. Ooh, let me get this adjusted here. I really like the design of this Godzilla. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the anime or not. I probably will. He looks really menacing. I like the thick legs. Just the design, the fangs he's got, I think are really cool. And it's a really, fresh design for Godzilla, in my opinion. A lot of the modern Godzilla designs I've really liked, I think with the exception of the last anime. He's got a pretty long tail, but not as long as some of the other ones. The figure's pretty cool, honestly. I really like it. Just my first initial impressions here. All of these figures have been the more squishy vinyl, but that's pretty, to be expected at this point. I'm going to just bring out some of the other Godzilla figures here, just some of the more modern designs from, here's the 2019, 2017, and the 2016 Shin Godzilla here, just to kind of compare all of that. I'm really loving just how fresh some of these new Godzilla designs have been over the years. It's obviously Godzilla, but, with a new take on it. I'm not really crazy about the 2017 anime one, but I do really like that figure I have of him. That's honestly my least favorite design. But just some of the newer ones, I'm just kind of liking the direction they've been taking. It's been getting weird, and I'm all into that. Of the more recent designs, I do think Shin Godzilla is my absolute favorite. I absolutely love Shin Godzilla, and I have too many Shin Godzilla figures. But this new one I'm really liking a lot, and I'm kind of excited to see the anime. I'm not really big into the Godzilla animated stuff, but I really like the design, so I'm thinking more I'm going to be checking this one out. And let's just circle back here. I know this is pretty brief, but my first impressions of these figures are all that I really like them all a lot, and I'm beyond thrilled to have them. I'm super excited for a lot of the newer figures that are going to come. A lot of the newer figures that are going to be coming out in 2021 this year. I've heard they're going to do Amanda and some. I don't know. They had some contest I heard for a vote, and just a lot of the figures up for vote. I'm really excited about. So we got some really exciting stuff from Bandai coming this year. I don't know which one of these figures I'm going to be doing a review on first, so if there's one you'd like to see, leave a comment down below, help me figure that out. That'll give me some direction there. But in the meantime, guys, that's going to conclude my first impressions and initial thoughts on these 3 figures. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a thumbs up and all that good stuff, and subscribe if you haven't. If you'd like to, head on over to Instagram and follow me at KillaKaiju959 for regular channel updates as well as regular updates with my collection. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.